Well, good morning. It is 08:45, Friday morning, June 16th, 2017. Marty and I are up here in the mountains outside Santa Fe, New Mexico. Up here in the Santa Fe ski area. I believe they call this parking area the Aspen Basin, I think. So where are we going today on this hike? And our plan for today is to hike up Windsor Trail, cut back over to Ravens Ridge and up to Deception Peak, which is, that's assuming there's no ice or anything left up there that we can't deal with. We brought our spikes just in case. And Deception Peak is up around 12,300 feet, which is about 800 feet higher than I've ever been, so we'll see how that goes. Due to the fact, see if my ex-smoking comes back to haunt me again. So anyway, according to Marty's truck temperature in Santa Fe, it was like 74 degrees, and up here it's about 58. So, but the sun's coming up, it's starting to warm up. As you can see, there are plenty of parking out here. Beautiful area, and no fee. Well, we're about to get underway. Walking over here to the Windsor Trail Trailhead. I already run into two other hikers here, and they're going the same place we are, so I guess we'll have some company. I haven't been up here in a few years since I did the Windsor Trail up to Nambe Lake. So we'll see how this goes. Windsor Trail, I think that's Trail 254. This is the trailhead right here. As you can see, there are pit toilets right at the trailhead. There we go. Windsor Trail. .254. Ready, Marty boy? Off we go.
Oh, okay, here we go.
It is about 8:08:50. I forgot to check the elevation. I'll have to check that a little later. I remember up in here it's really nice, real shady. And we got couple of good serious hikes, climbs, as we get up to Deception Peak. So a nice little stream here. Across that little footbridge, you can go left or right. Let's show this sign. There we go. It's already nice. Walking along this creek. Well, one thing to know about this hike, let's see, we've only hiked about a little less than 15 minutes, and you start climbing right off the bat. We're already climbed 400 feet. So, getting ready for more. Some people saying there's snow, some people saying there's not. Well, after about 25 minutes of hiking, we're up here to the fenced area. And I do believe we're going to take a right up here in the general vicinity. We'll have to look at these signs and figure this out. Grand Central Station this morning. Morning. So we got Pecos National Wilderness here. Windsor Trail 254.
Where are you guys headed?
And we're going through here. So either that way or that way. I think we're going to go that way.
Going there on Sunday, so leave it nice and clean for me.
I believe we go up along the fence. And if you're going to be in Windsor Trail, you go through that gate. That's where you would go if you're going to Nambe Lake. So I'm going to check my GPS and we're going to head on that. Yeah, it is. Let me check my GPS, make sure this is where we're supposed to be going. All right, according to GPS, we're right on track. We're actually, I didn't really know this was a worn trail here, so I'm kind of surprised. And apparently, we followed this fence line on up to wherever. And we'll see where she takes us. Well, we are still on the trail off the Windsor that we took down by the gate. As you can see, we're still following the fence line. We're already up 10,800 feet, so that's 900 feet of climbing in 30 minutes. Oh, and it starts at elevation. That gets my attention. Said, yes, George, why did you smoke cigarettes at a younger age? At least here we get a few drops. Give me time to catch my breath. But still, all in all, I've been under the shade the whole time, except right there at the gate. So we'll see. It won't be that way once we start getting up, making that climb up to the ridge.
So you got that
9:35. We have already climbed 1,200 feet. We're still following the fence line. Stopped at this meadow, get a slug of water. Been nice and cool. Well, that's the direction we've been coming up from down there. So it's like a rock staircase following this following this fence line. And
We're pretty high up here.
yeah, we're probably 11.2 or something like that. So, yep, the climbing hadn't even gotten started yet. Well, Marty's going to go there to the left. We just passed this spot right here on the trail. There's like little side trails coming. One goes that way where Marty is. A couple come up this direction. I think they go the same place, but over here looks like it's a much better view. Huh? So we're going to come over here, take a look-see. Yeah, I want to take some shots out in the sun. Holy mackerel. Check this out. Woo! Mercy.
You be careful.
Yeah.
Be careful.
Holy Toledo. Oh man. Some patches of snow over there. No wind right in here. You gotta be kidding me. That is a serious drop off too. Right down there. Indeed, indeed. Gorgeous. Well, back up, figure out which one of these trails to follow. Yeah, so when you come up here, you don't want to miss that view. Things are getting steeper. Okay, we've gone about 1.9 miles. It's 5 till 10, and we are on that first climb. I think I mentioned there were 2 climbs, a third of a mile each. This is the first climb, and it was a climb. We're still not up to the top yet. However, I wanted to stop here and make a note of something. We are now at 11,500 feet. We have climbed 1,600 feet from the parking lot, so we've only got about 800 feet more climbing to get up to Deception Peak. When you get up here on this climb, the trail splits into 3. We took the middle trail because we're following a GPS track, and I would suggest you guys do the same, although the other 2 may work back into the main trail. But now we stopped here and check out another view.
Right across there at Los Alamos.
Look at this. You can see the fire. Isn't that the fire on the haymails over there? Oh man. So here we are at a rock slide. And Marty says off in the distance is Los Alamos. Look at this. And right center frame, there's smoke coming up from the fire that started in the haymails a couple of days ago. Wind's up a little bit here, but not bad. And beautiful. Yep, this is definitely a steep grade. Well, as you can see, still got some snow up here. Well, when you get up here to the rock slide, actually we climbed a little bit on the slide, but we should have come, I think you bear to your left, and you should find a little trail. There is some snow on the trail, like right here in front of me, but it's not really bad. Oh. Oh. So, we need to be really careful. This is kind of slippery. But if you hang onto these branches here, you should be all right. Oh. Yeah, here's the trail here.
Okay.
Come up here on the left and hang in these branches,
Yeah.
so you don't slide back down there. Grab those branches right there. All right. All righty. Whew. Huh? Do what? Yeah, we could have gone over the rocks. And you can see there's a lot more snow up here. According to my GPS, I think we're still on the track. Yeah, there's a lot of side trails. But you're going to have to pick and choose your way. You get up here. All right, that first climb is over. Still got one more to go. And when you get to that rock slide, like I said, you've got to kind of hug the left side of the slide, work your way up, and then you'll get to the top of the slide. You'll come into this clearing right in here.
Top of a peak.
Yeah, so, and you just kind of just bear to the left, and the trail is fairly easy to follow. And other than those few patches of snow on the trail that I just showed you, most of the snow is off to the side. Let's see, curious about the elevation. All right, we're 11,775 feet. We've been hiking for about 2.1 miles, and it is right about 10:15. So we're not doing too bad. This whole entire hike is only supposed to be about 6 miles, because we're not going to come back the same way we came up. We're going to go back down one of the ski slope areas, ski runs rather, and kind of make a loop out of it. More snow coming in here. But this is pretty back in here. Look at this, man. Going down, give us a little break from climbing. There are a lot of little offshoots of trails up here, so if you come up here, you're going to have to pick and choose your way, unless you've got a GPS track to follow like we do. And if anybody wants to come up and wants a GPS track, then you can let me know on my blog, and we'll find a way to send that copy to you. Oh, we're a little over 11,800 feet. Still running into patchy little snow, but the trail, for the most part, is clear, and where it's not clear, it's easy to get through or to go around. So, and temperature up here right now, I'm going to say maybe 65, Whoops. So you can see, still got the snow and the wind picking up. Yeah, I have to walk through this buff right here. But this is good snow. Got footprints to go into and no steep exposures to worry about slipping. Yeah, 10:30, 10:35. Just broke out into the clear. All of a sudden the temps jumped up a nice 5 degrees or so. Well, we got more views, but we have not seen the Nambe Lake overlook point. So we are hoping it's still in front of us and that we haven't passed it up.
See, there's a mountain right there.
Yeah.
Right there, to the right.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, we probably haven't got there yet. Great views. All right, we are now headed downslope before we have to make that last climb up to Deception Peak. And again, I've not been up here before, so I'm not even sure where Ravens Ridge is. It may be the ridge between where we start climbing up Deception Peak, and maybe that's where the Nambe Lake overlook is. We'll find out when we start making that climb. But we can see Deception Peak coming up, and that's pretty steep. That is pert near steep. Let you get a shot of it when we come around this and getting in the clear. See, when I was at Nambe Lake before, I saw these rock slides from Nambe Lake, so I'm kind of got a feeling that we may still be able to see the overlook. But you can see the lake is usually was right down there in the bottom of that, I think. We'll know here in a little bit. Oh, I had to show you this too. I mean, look how gorgeous this is down here. I mean, this is the way woods should look, almost. Nice wide trail, soft, packed dirt, pine nettles, nettles, whatever. Very little snow and open places, wide open in between the trees, just like you would think a wood should look like. Well, I just still can't believe how beautiful this is in here. Well, we're about to start our climb up to Deception Peak, but I want to get this shot of the rock slide. It definitely got steep all of a sudden. So,
You feeling okay?
oh yeah, I'm surprised. I haven't had any altitude issues at all. I see their foot tracks right here. Oh yeah, there's a trail. Whew, just got snow down in my boot. Dagnation. Yep, should have put those gaiters on. Okay. You can see, got a little bit of exposure up here, so until I get up here back on the trail, I'm going to put the camera up so I can pay attention. Okay, we thought we missed it, but we didn't miss it. And here we are at the Nambe Lake overlook. And boy, that wind is blowing like crazy. So I've got my secondary mic on, so hopefully I can get a better audio on this when I get back. But look at that. Look at that. That is Nambe Lake. And this is the Nambe Lake overlook, which I thought we had missed. Holy moly. Look at that. That is just beautiful. And if you go to the Nambe Lake hike, you come up you start the same place we did this morning at Windsor Trail. Instead of following the fence line up like we did to here, you just keep going on Windsor Trail and you can get to Nambe Lake that way. Whoa, man. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I keep saying that, but it's true. All right. There's a lot of wind here. I don't have time to hook up my mic, but when you come up here, this trail runs right around here, and you can see there is the peak up there. Folks are already up there, but you need to be aware that there's some extreme exposure right here. You should be okay if you don't have balance issues, and you have to follow the trail. Now, I'm going to get out here just a little ways, and I'm going to put this camera up, because I want to be able to focus. But anyway, you need to be aware of this. All right, that is your exposure for this hike. Now, I suspect that the only reason we had to do that is because of that snow drift right there, and we had to come around the trees. But that's some serious exposure. If you've got balance issues or jittery at all, you're not going to do that until after the snow melts. Whew, that wind is blowing 20 miles an hour. That's where we're going. Up there, center frame. Unless we talk ourselves out of it. We'll find out if we do that here in a little bit.
Yeah, they're sitting down.
Yeah.
They had a pretty good pace.
Yeah. Well, it is 11:20. We finally made it to the top of Deception Peak. 12,336 feet. I think we're sitting on top of the world. Wind is not as bad up here as it was coming up that climb there. And we got up here and you're not going to believe it. It's like Grand Central Station, as you will soon see when I get the camera back around there. Yep. Unbelievable. Look at this. I mean, this is... I see those towers off in the distance. That's back towards the Aspen Vista hike. In fact, I guess you can come up here from that trail, because we saw some people coming up a different trail and got up here. So anyway, this is mind-boggling. And man, was it... We were out of wind by the time we got up here. Lord have mercy. Whew. Out of all the hikes I've done, I've seen some spectacular views, even Mount Taylor, but this one's something else. So we're going to snack if we can find a place out of the wind, and then head back down the way we came, at least partly, and then we're going to take a side trail back down to the parking lot. Cool. Yep, I'm not sure if you guys can see this, but these folks here are going to take that little spine, which they just did, and they're going to go up to Lake Peak, which is the peak right up there about center frame. So probably can't really see them. They're right in the middle of the frame. Red backpack. And we're over here having a break, getting our snacks, rejuvenating, trying to figure out how we're going to go back down, and then we'll head out. Well, Marty and I just finished our lunch, took a break, shoot a little bit more video here before we head back down. Ooh, look at that down there, that's sheer. Wind up here has been absolutely almost nothing, and the sun is beautiful, no buildup of clouds, no thunderstorms, and it has been absolutely perfect day.
I was wondering if you turned around.
And we have decided, after talking to that lady right up there, that the GPS track that we have that will take us back down is covered in snow. And we don't want to go back exactly the same way we came up. So she told us an alternate route, which is to go back that way, back towards those towers, and go to that building and follow the building down, and we'll follow the ski trail, and it'll be a lot safer. So that will be a new GPS track. When I get that, we'll pass it along to the seniors. That way they have an alternate route as well. So looks like Marty Boy is ready to roll. So everybody cleared out. Some of them went up to the lake. I think that was Lake Peak. And I've already showed you the Nambe Lake overlook. So I guess we'll head on out. Hey, it was nice meeting you. Nice talking to you.
Likewise.
Okay, take care. All right, you too. So here we go. It is 10 after. It's 10 after. Hello. So it is almost 10 after 12. So we're going to head back down and see if we can figure out where that way. Did you hear what she said, Marty? She said it's better to go back that other way because the way the seniors go, the track I have is covered in snow.
Oh, the one that we were thinking of?
Yeah. So I think, don't you?
Back the way we came?
No. If we go back the way we came, she said that track down there is covered in snow and it could be dangerous. And she suggested we go the way they went. What do you think?
Which way? Down through Aspen Vista?
Yeah, well, down that way and take by the cabin and then go take the cabin back down.
Okay.
What do you think?
Okay.
Okay, brother. Just, okay, hold on. So anyway, we're going to head back down. Marty's in agreement. And we'll, look at that. As soon as you get off the ridge, the wind blowing right up at the top. It's not blowing at all. And the views again. Ooh, the views. Outstanding. All right, I'm going to put this up for a little while until we get back down there. Woo, more wind. You hear that wind? I want these people on to see that we're about to get blown off the mountain. And then all of a sudden it stops. Wild. And there it comes back again. Well, as you can hear, we just got down, got out of the wind.
Tree line.
Yep, got down into the tree line. So where we came from. Whew, that wind must have been blowing. What do you think, Marty? Was that 30 miles an hour?
Yeah.
That wind was, yeah. We're down in the tree line. Wind's calmed down quite a bit, and following the trail and hope we can figure out where it was that woman said to go down on by that cabin. She said it would be pretty easy to find.
Taking right.
Well, here we are, not far down, and there's the cabin she was talking about, which is related to the ski resort. And here's the road that we're going to take down. And we just saw somebody on the road, so there ain't no other place next to the place, so this must be the place. And we see some cars down there, which appears to be the parking lot, are very, very close to where the Windsor trailhead is.
Let's keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Because we'll get too far to the left. We'll be hiking up the road.
Okay, well, we were just told that when you come to, this is the road, by the way, this is the road. If you stay on this road, this will take you to Aspen Vista. But what we want to do, according to who we just talked to, when we come to this fence, we want to take a right and follow the trail down, which will take us back down to the parking lot area, or near the parking lot area. So, I guess this is it. Is this it, or is it over there, brother? Yeah, I'll go over there and take a look. Not sure if it's this one. It's probably this one. Okay, so just for that, it wasn't either one of these, and it wasn't this one here. So if you go past that last fence, or this last fence, you'll see a trail, and that's where we're going to take us back down to the parking lot. And see all the towers up there, microwave towers. Oh yeah, about as obvious as anything, huh? Good deal, brother. So we're on our way down, and take a look at the views here on the way down. This is awesome. Well,
that's where we took a break way down there.
That's it, right there. Right there in the middle is the Aspen Vista overlook. If you go to my blog and search on Aspen Vista, you'll see where we stopped at that overlook, and there it is. And if you follow that trail, it'll come right on up here and take you back up to Deception Peak. Huh, that's interesting. Start building a visual, a mental map of the area and the trails and how they all connect. So, yeah. Huh. All right, on our way down. Yeah, looks like it. We're still headed down this little trail beside a ski slope, and if you come this way, note that this is probably a good 15% grade at least. So coming down, you know, it's gonna give your knees a workout for sure. So just wanted to point that out. Okay folks, if you come down this way and decide to come home, what you got to do is watch for this little white roof up here. And when you see that, you need to take a right, a hard right, and follow this road. Should take you back down to the main parking lot where the trailhead is for the Windsor Trail. Well, we are still on the road, headed back to the main parking lot, and we're down here in the ski area now because we just hiked through the entire ski area up here where all their equipment is stored. So, but this is also the way the seniors come back on their track. Okay, we just left that road right there, and they wanted to come over here and look at this iris field right there. And we come into this, and apparently we've hooked back into the Windsor Trail. I do believe, I'm trying to remember if I saw this post on the way up or not. So, I don't know. But we're going to follow it. Well, here we are back to the Windsor Trailhead. It is 13:37 afternoon. And it looks like it's going to be in the neighborhood of 7 miles or just shy of 7 miles. So that's been a long hike. The ice chest is not far away. And if we stayed on the road, we would have come down in from that direction. So that's pretty cool. Man, so we left here at what? 8:48. And it's 1:38. That's a good day's hiking. Went from about 10,900, whatever it was, up to 12,336. And I want to tell you, those last 200 feet up to the top of the Deception Peak, it just about did me in. So, anyway, that's another hike down. Hope you people enjoyed it. Get out on the trails, enjoy the mountains. Later.